In 2023, Fort Bragg, one of the largest military bases in the United States, was renamed Fort Liberty as part of a broader initiative to rethink the names of military installations. The change reflects ongoing debates about historical legacies and national values. Here's a look at why the name change happened and what it represents. The history of Fort Bragg. Established in 1918, Fort Bragg was named after Braxton Bragg, a Confederate general whose military legacy has long been debated. While recognized for its role in hosting elite U.S. Army units, Fort Bragg's association with a figure tied to the Confederacy and the Civil War became increasingly controversial, especially as conversations about race and historical memory have evolved. The movement for change. In 2020, discussions around racial justice in the U.S. led to a reassessment of public symbols, including military bases named after Confederate officers. Congress passed legislation requiring these bases to be renamed, and a naming commission was formed to oversee the process. Fort Bragg's renaming to Fort Liberty occurred in June 2023 as part of this larger initiative to reconsider how the U.S. memorializes its past. Why the name Liberty? The decision to rename the base Fort Liberty was influenced by the idea of selecting a name that conveyed a broad, positive value rather than honoring a specific individual. The term Liberty was chosen for its significance in U.S. history and its association with ideals of freedom and self-determination. However, while liberty is a cornerstone of U.S. values, it may not resonate universally. The broader context. The renaming of Fort Bragg is part of a wider effort to align military bases with modern values and remove ties to contentious historical figures. While the new name reflects an American ideal, the decision to move away from honoring Confederate leaders can be seen as part of a global trend to reconsider how countries remember their histories and which values are celebrated. Conclusion. The renaming of Fort Bragg to Fort Liberty is a reflection of changing attitudes toward historical figures and national values in the U.S. While the concept of liberty carries significant weight in American culture, the name change may be viewed differently by those outside the U.S., illustrating the challenges of finding symbols that resonate globally. Nonetheless, the change marks a shift in how the U.S. military navigates its historical legacy.